Hey, welcome. How you doing? This is Reverend Wayne S. Pierce for the 17th of April, 2014. I wanted to put up a small, short podcast, just a little something for all of you to ponder. I wanted you to think about what is happening with all of these stories coming out about the Bundy Ranch. Let me tell you something. The only person that was on the ground for the full time that it started, and that's my cell phone, that for the full time that it started to the very, well, even now, but he was only out there for about a week and really was there talking with everybody, including the whole family, as much as he could, and that was Pete Santilli. So anything that you hear from Glenn Beck or Alex Jones about how Glenn Beck says that Alex Jones wanted, people to fight and whatever, it's all of this, and whatever you hear is my point. Whatever you hear, other than what you find out on your own, can be subject to question. Okay? Think about it. Think about what is being said. Think about all of that. And then ask yourself, hey, is there something sorry, some sound issues going on here. Is there something that you need to know? Well, start questioning it. Question everybody. Question everybody. I don't care who it is. I've been listening to the Pete Santilli show for the last couple of months, and he's been absolutely, positively right on everything. Now, I've said that about Glenn Beck. There are certain things about him that he's right on about, but I've seen some changes happening. I've seen some things, just following him a little bit. I've seen some things changing. Don't know what they are. I'm not even going to speculate what they are. I've listened to Alex Jones for a couple of years, and he's never called for violence, never called for anything of that nature. So anybody that says anything about Alex Jones calling for violence is a total douchebag. And in that regard, I can go from there, but I won't. But Pete Santilli at Guerrilla Media Network, guerrillamedianetwork.com, has been out there at the Bundy Ranch in Bunkerville, Nevada, talking, getting down, spending the time talking to various people, including Michelle Fiore, or, a Clark County commissioner that was down there, a commission member. And the point is, he was down there. Anybody that you know that is in that area, you know what's going on. Anybody that is from the state-run media that talks about what's going on, it talks about how things are down there and all this and all that. When you find out that, number one, they're not there, number two, they don't talk to people, number three, they have their own agenda, then you can write that state-run media organization off your list of any credible information that you will ever want about that situation. This is a lot bigger than just Bunkerville and the Bundy Ranch. This is happening all over the United States of America in every single county, because it's a massive land grab from the government for two reasons. Number one, United Nations Agenda 21 Sustainable Development, period. They want to shove everybody, they want to take everybody from the countrysides, from the farms, from the ranches, from the multi-acre, lands that your family has, and shove you into a tiny space, into a city. And they can't just pick you up in a truck and take you to the city. No, they have to over-regulate you as a rancher, as a farmer, to push you out of business because you can't pay the fees anymore, and then you move into the city. Well, now it's just blatant. They want to take you off of your land and shove you into the city. They're going to physically do this regardless of whether or not you believe it, regardless of whether or not you want it. They're going to do it anyway. And it's all about land. It's all about controlling you. It's all about subjugating you to a massive surveillance grid that we're under now. And I can tell you this much. You are smart enough not to take it. You are smart enough not to take this. This is a massively, I've I wanted to take a break here, but I'm not going to, because I want this message to be clear to people. You are the final determining factor of the destination and destiny of the United States of America, not the federal government, not National Oceanic Administration, or, Aeronautics and Administration, not the IRS, not the federal government, not anybody up there in Washington, D.C. You, the people out there listening to my voice, are the final, you have the final say in the destination and destiny of the United States of America. No one else does. I'm not calling for violence. I don't condone it, never have, never will. I do support defense, which means constitutional, prior to 1871, which is peaceful, civil disobedience, but if it comes down to it, and the government, in all of their alphabet soup organizations, takes the, figuratively speaking, or literally, depending, when they take the first shot, you have the God-given right, unalienable right to take care of yourself and protect yourself, period. You are the final say in the destination and destiny of the United States of America, period, end of sentence. Now, regardless of whether or not you want to criticize me for that, that's entirely up to you. There's more important things in life than listening to the bull crap from the state-run media. There's more important things in life than listening to some douchebag, some arrogant SOB telling you how to live. There's more important things in life than listening to drama created by someone who is delusional and has no facts. Okay? I've got the facts to back up everything I say, and no one else has the balls to confront me on that because they know, or they're ignoring the facts that they don't have a leg to stand on. I will trust correct and accurate information over anybody else in the state-run media. Hands down. I will listen to everything, and I've listened to MSNBC, CNN, Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS. I've listened to all of them. I've even read their far-left liberal papers and articles and their websites. And let me tell you something. They are the dumbest people on the face of the planet, because their agenda is to abide by their boss's wishes and whims. And there is nothing in the state-run media that should be believed at all. Period. This is much bigger and much more important than what I've recently been hearing about certain hosts on Spreaker or on any other network. It's bigger than that drama. So here's what I want to say specifically about the drama I've heard about on Spreaker. Ignore these people. The people that are causing the drama are just absolutely have no clue. And therefore, since they have no clue, since they have no leg to stand on, since they have no nothing, there, and they make the crap up as they go along, ignore them. to constantly rebuke them, to constantly refer to them, is just giving them more ammo, is giving them more of a tenuous foundation to support their own delusional, to support their own delusion. Why feed that crap? Ignore it. And my point in that is, ignore the state-run media. They are absolutely discredited on every single level that you will ever see in your whole entire life. The state-run media is done. You look at the statistics from ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, CNBC. Their ratings, their viewerships have dropped considerably. Considerably have they dropped. And as far as I'm concerned, your liberties, your freedoms, the understanding of ourselves and our scope, the scope of which we are in this country and in the defense of our freedoms and liberties, is more important than some little jerk off on some little radio show somewhere telling you that, this and this and this, and starting all kinds of drama. It's done. I've said it before. Here's my final point. Here's my final point on this regard. I am done with stupid people. I've said that before. Now, I use stupid in a general sense. People are not aware. They don't care. They don't want to be aware. They don't really give a crap. They just want their beer and their sports programs. They don't care. They just absolutely, positively don't care in the least about anything other than themselves. I am done with stupid people because they are unaware of anything going on around them except for what they themselves want, and their preconceived ideas are just too numerous to mention. But they live in this little cookie cutter world where they have these preconceived ideas, and they're deluding themselves because they cannot and will not accept anything that is outside of their realm of their world. I am done with stupid people. Okay? That bottom line. I don't want to give them 2 seconds of my time. I don't want to talk about these people. I can name them. I can give you the names of these people, but I won't. Why? Why give them additional publicity? Why? So, the bottom line is this. The only truth that you will find and the only facts that you will have are what you find and have for yourself. I always say it. You have to go out and research this stuff yourself. If you find that I said something that you cannot believe, you need to go out and do your own research. You need to make your mind up to find the facts on your own. Yeah, I'm just giving you a guide. I'm giving you guides. Here's this, here's this, here's this. You want to take it up and go look at this stuff yourself, you go right ahead and do that. But I'm at the point where I'm going to continue to put the information out there. And I'm not going to tell anybody anymore to go research this stuff because, well, I know it. So should you. And it's up to you whether or not you want to take the next step. So in regards to Glenn Beck, Alex Jones, Pete Santilli, Michael Savage, any number of those people, even people in the independent media and the alternative media, I say this. Stay strong, stay focused, stay on course. Because the state-run media is the most worthless pieces of crap on the face of this planet, and they will do everything they can to try to discredit you. Stay focused, stay on course, and keep doing what you're doing. It is important that we do this. I consider myself an independent, person. Away from anything that this state-run media will ever throw at me. I am independent because I will take that information, as well as information even in the independent media, and research it myself. You know what a journalist is? A journalist is someone that is looking at something and writing it all down. This person did this. Oh, look. And this person over here did. They're writing it down and making it known to other people. I consider myself an independent journalist. I do podcasts. I do live shows. I write stuff on my blog. Why not? And screw Dianne Feinstein. Well, please don't, because she's a troll. But she's the dumbest person on the face of the planet, saying that, well, you're not a real journalist if you don't get paid for it. Well, obviously, she's not a real congressman or a congressperson because she's taking bribes. Yes, I said that. Can I prove that? Not right now. But the facts are the facts, and you have to look that up yourself. Bottom line is, folks, I keep saying bottom line. Here's something else. Take for instance, the very nature of who we are as the United States of America. Take that, just that. We're industrious. You can add so many other things there. We're resilient. You can add so many things there. But take the essence of who we are as the United States of America, and then expand that out 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 100,000 times, 1,000,000 times, and you will see that there is not one country in the world that wants to attack us. Not one country. They may have a desire, they may, rattle some swords, but they know that they cannot come to this country and take over. Why? Because we, the people, are an armed citizenry, and we will kick some ass. But when you look behind even that, you will see the United Nations try to push for gun legislation in the United States, try to push for some sort of environmental thing in the United States, try to push us into being overregulated, and they're using our politicians and bribing our politicians to do their thing. What is the essence of the United States of America? 3 words: we the people. And that's the way it is. And if we cannot stop with all this drama bull crap anywhere and just understand that we are Americans and understand that we are citizens regardless of, and part of humanity, regardless of color and creed and religion and political affiliations and any of that, we are Americans. We are citizens of the United States of America. We are members of the humanity on this planet. And we have a course, and that course is liberty and freedom. And if we cannot understand that, then we have lost. We have lost. But see, we do understand that. We do have that understanding of what it is to make America greater than what these criminals in Washington, D.C. want it to be. We understand the blood, sweat, and tears going into owning your own business and creating your own life and creating your own livelihood and getting on in life and doing what you need to do and doing what you love to do. Excuse me. We understand this. And the facts are staring us in the face, folks. The federal government, Washington, D.C., the District of Criminals, they don't like it. They never have and they never will. And this is after 1871. These corporations that own the United States of America want slaves. That's what they want. They don't want anything else. They don't want each individual to have a thought of their own and to be able to overcome any obstacle that's placed before them and create a way to make their lives better. Oh, no, 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 no. These corporations want to enslave you. And why do you think there's a minimum wage? Why? Because they want to pay you minimum so that they can profit from the maximum. That's Corporation 101 right there. Sell for less, pay the people less, sell for more, pay them squat, we reap the benefits. That is a corporate head. I don't give a crap if it's Donald Trump or somebody who has 1,500 employees. Really doesn't matter. Donald Trump talks about America, talks about what freedom is. Well, he's up there too, folks. By the way, he's not so rich that he can't be bribed and bought off. Okay? I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go away now. I was going to make this a longer one, but oh boy, have I got a lot to talk about on the Views Expressed live today at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Holy crap. Lots and lots of stuff. More about that later. Come join me on the Views Express live today at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern on freeamericaradio.us, on wakingupthemasses.com, and broadcasting throughout the Chickamauga, Georgia area on 1610 AM. So check it out. If you have questions, concerns, comments, even if you disagree with me, email me, freeamericaradio@usa.com, freeamericaradio@usa.com. Go to freeamericaradio.us for more information. And remember, as I like to say at the end of the Views Express Live, we the people have the power, for we are America.